Ready.
We are live.
We're live. Yay, we're live.
It's better than dead.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
Yeah.
The cat agrees.
Okay, good.
Yep.
An early chish sighting is always a promising sign for the evening.
Indeed. It's been up and down off the desk all day.
Well, all right then.
Or all evening, I guess I should say.
Well, you know.
So, hey, Toya's here. Hey, Toya.
Hey, Toya. How's it going? So you've had a day. I've had a day. Hopefully, Toya has not had a day. Brittany's here. Hey, Brittany. How's it going? What's up? What's new? What's everybody reading?
The Daughter of Dr. Moreau.
Okay.
I've got...
Hey, Megan.
I don't know. I think I'm like 2 chapters in, something like that.
Okay. Is it good so far?
Yeah, so far. But I mean, I'm 16 pages.
Mm-hmm.
So
there's still time for somebody to ruin it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Saf.
Hey, Saf. How's it going? Hey, H.
Hey, Megan. I missed you.
Dion is here.
Hey, Dion.
Hey, Dion. Jerica will be reading The Battle of the Labyrinth. Hey, Jerica. And then when I get to 50%, I'm switching to Granny Torelli Makes Soup by Sharon Creech. Okay.
All right.
If He Had Been With Me by Laura Nolan. Don't know that one, but I hope you enjoy it.
Sounds like a romance. Rocket?
Hey.
Hello, Rocket.
How's it going? All right, then. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a long day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, baby. I know. It was a hard day for you too, wasn't it? You had a hard day. I wouldn't let you get on the desk.
Oh.
I know. I wouldn't let her stand between me and the computer monitor all day.
Oh.
I know. Poor baby.
Poor abused cat.
I know it.
Mm-hmm. But it's better than Saf's poor baby.
Right? Saf's sitting on that baby again.
My.
You need to stop sitting on that poor child.
I know. You're going to have to give him a complex or something.
Right?
Brittany's going to try to work during this first sprint, but may quickly switch over to reading the arrangement by Kirsten Mogdlin.
Okay.
Pat's here. Hey, Pat. How's it going? Glad you're here.
Hydrate.
These are good things we think of when we think of you, Pat.
I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm. H is reading 3 books. Doesn't know which one to read. Want to read Mara Dyer, but if I do, I'll speed into the other 2 and I'll forget the other books I'm reading. Hey, read what you want. Like, enjoy those books. Savor them. Megan's book is a sad romance.
Aw.
Toya's goal is to finish Elantris and got some Nancy Drew books. All right. Are you starting with the first one or do you have a random selection?
Hey, now.
Erica got 2 new kittens today. Send pictures. So watch them.
See pictures.
Reading Empire of the Vampire.
Fun.
Tell me all about the kitties. I'm allergic, so I must live vicariously through you all. Rocket wants to know why they own so many books. Too hard to choose a book. I feel that.
That's why I started doing TBRs.
Yeah. I have really started trying to do ebooks from the library this year because it got a little out of hand.
Yeah.
I don't want to think about how many books I have to move.
Yeah, let's not discuss.
No. I have one bookshelf.
I don't want to discuss stressful things.
I have one bookshelf downstairs, and I'm hoping I can get a whole bunch of the books there. But then they won't be upstairs with me, so, you know.
But they'll be downstairs when you do sprints.
Yes, this is true. So we'll make it work.
There you go.
Toya says you mean to that cat.
I am. I'm so mean to that cat. I am. She's just mistreated, aren't you, baby? Aren't you
Poor
mistreated?
baby. Poor baby.
Poor thing.
Katie's
Hey,
here.
Katie.
How you feeling? Are you doing any better than last week? I hope so. Alicia is here.
Hey, Alicia.
We are surviving, and I hope that you are well.
Ow. Ow, now. Quit it.
Ice straight, ice straight, ice straight. There we go. I have my ice. It is melting as we speak. Will you all pick 1 through 3? Jerica has picked 2.
2.
All right, 2 it is. 2, 2, 2. Toya has Empire of the Vampire just sitting on the shelf.
You might want to do something about that.
Mm-hmm. And oh, hey, Destiny. I did not mean to overlook you. Glad that you are here. Let's see. Megan says Empire of the Vampire's favorite book of all time. Okay, this is sounding good.
Right then. I might need to check that out.
Yeah. H already watered the plants, so don't have anything to worry about. This is great. Dion just finished the audiobook for the Raven Boys, so we'll be reading Duel with a Vampire or Blood and Moonlight, or we'll pick up something else. You know,
Okay.
good options here.
Lots of options.
Rockette narrowed it down to 3. Okay. Well, I hope your mood helps you figure out what to go next. I have not figured out what I'm reading. I have officially said that I'm reading the Book of Presidents, but I'm not sure if I'm feeling that tonight. Like, I might do one, but after that, I might look and see if the library has sped up my request on the book I'm waiting for. Hello, Amy. How are you? Katie
Just
is much better.
Crap on the floor.
Tested negative. You dropped a bunch of stuff on the floor?
Yeah.
Well.
And I'm just going to leave it because fuck it.
I am not in a position to judge. My room looks about how you'd expect something to mid-move. You're just going to. Yeah. Tested negative Sunday, only have the occasional cough. Excellent. Keep that up. Thank you, Toya. Thank you. Somebody's got to be difficult.
Right. Absolutely.
Taking a break from the books until October 1st. Okay.
Fair.
Do you have a plan for this evening of what you'd like to do instead? Or are you just coming to hang out and chill? Either way is cool. Empire of the Vampire needs you to read it. Okay.
I am not a big fan of Jay Kristoff. And I just discovered that is the author of Empire of the Vampire.
Okay. I don't know much about Jay Kristoff. Rockette is deciding between Obsidian, Heart of Iron, and A Curse So Dark and Lonely.
I enjoyed A Curse So Dark and Lonely to an extent, but there were large parts of it that I was just like, And so it's well written and the story is interesting. So, you know.
Mm-hmm. That's a ringing endorsement.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, at least it's an honest one.
Well, at least I didn't sit here and say it sucked.
That is true.
Just resting the brain matter. I love it.
There you go. Continuing holding up the universe, Dion picked it off my TBR yesterday. Okay.
There you go.
Jen, you can find it cheaper on Pango Books. They have a lot of copies of Empire on the Vampire on Pango.
Okay. I've never done anything on Pango. Buy and sell used books with other readers. Interesting. I wonder if I would have had any luck.
Find out.
I'm about to see.
12 copies of Comanche Moon.
That's exactly what I was looking to see. That is exactly what I was looking to see. And one of them's $1 and something.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Hey, $25 for that damn book. I don't care. I don't care. I got it,
Yes.
and that's all that matters.
Yes, that's the
I
important
got the
thing.
book.
And you will win Christmas.
I probably will.
Mhm.
I probably will.
Let's see. Curse So Dark and Lonely.
Okay, we got to vote.
H thinks Dion should continue Blood and Moonlight.
Okay.
Pat sends good wishes to Amy. And Saf might read a chick lit book for easy reading. Okay.
There you go. That could do it. That could do the trick.
Yay, yay. It's always wonderful when we're all hanging out together. That is the best.
We love having you come hang out.
Yes, very much. I'm enjoying it, but I started the Raven Boys, so yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, whatever is working for you.
Hey, you know.
If I need somebody to be petty and difficult, I will hit you up. Mm-hmm.
Put me in, coach.
Yeah. I cannot say what the problems are here in life, lest anybody stumble upon this video. But yeah. Sometimes I feel like there are people who are trying to make life more difficult.
Sometimes I wonder.
Just watched Doc Strange movie with the Hubs. Enjoyed it. Wonderful. Glad you enjoyed it. And Alicia's saying that on Pango you can even put in what condition you want the book to be in.
All right, then.
That should...
I wish I'd known about this 3 days ago, but hey.
Yeah. I'm going to have to check this out once I have finished moving and I'm allowed to start buying books again. I have to move most of the books either into storage or into the house before I can buy more books, I think.
No more books.
Most. I did pre-order a book that's coming out next week.
Shame.
No shame at all. And eagerly anticipating it.
Not even a little bit of shame.
It's I don't know if you've seen the Katana comics. I think I've shown you a couple of them. It's the long-haired lady with her dog and her bearded boyfriend.
Oh, yeah.
And so today's comic was about how, do we have anything planned for this weekend? I don't think so. Did you want to do something specific? Yes, nothing. Did you mean no, nothing? Or no, I meant yes, nothing. I want to do nothing. And I related to that comic so much. I have penciled in.
Hard same.
Penciled in the weekend after we get back from Alaska as a yes, let's do nothing weekend. Yep.
Yeah, that's going to be the first chance you have to have one of those.
Right, in a long time. I am very much looking forward to it.
Yep. Hello, Paximus.
Hey, how's it going? Glad you're here. Amy's deciding on what my books might be next month and considering a tentative TBR.
Excellent.
Okay. What color should I paint my nails? I've been meaning to do it, and I know if I don't...
Green.
I was going to say green, too. Like a nice sage. In honor of my wedding colors.
Yeah.
No, I really do like green, though.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. In honor of my walls, which soon will not be mine. I don't know. What colors are you considering? H, do you own the Raven Boys? Missed everyone. Well, come back and hang out. We miss you when you're not here. You're not allowed to not be here. Blue, green, I don't know. I do now because of Dion. All right, excellent. Use yourself as a force for good in the world. Always germs, but they are great. The kids, that is. Today was picture day. I hate my photo. I think the photographer gave me 3 chins on purpose.
I think they do. I think they deliberately do that.
I'm very sorry you are not pleased with your pictures. That really sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate when you put in energy and you're like, well, whatever. Yeah. Dion's impact, to be honest, I actually bought it myself. She wasn't just like, here, have this time.
This time.
This time.
This time. As opposed to the other time.
Just the first one. When I'm employed again, get ready. Paulina's here.
Paulina, hey.
Hey, how's it going? How you doing?
How's Boston?
I hope you and Boston are well. At my hotel, ordered some nachos, continuing with Tender is the Flesh.
See, I've heard people talk about they can't eat while reading that book.
I cannot speak to that.
Yeah,
I mean,
we
it depends
can't see
on
you, Christine. You're just like a blur.
Yeah, that's not great.
No.
If I can duck out of the sunlight.
You might want to like shift your chair.
That's going to be harder than it sounds, given the current state of moving.
Point.
Yeah, because okay, I can shift it a little, but yeah, no, that's. I had plans to do more moving stuff today, but
yeah.
Let's just say it's been a day, and I have just now, right before sprints, gotten my second load of laundry in the wash.
Fun.
And I had planned to do 3 or 4 loads today. So
terrific.
Well, my washer didn't get delivered on Friday like it was supposed to. Well, when it did, it didn't fit like they said it would. So I have laundry from both houses to wash.
Great.
Super fantastic. Anyway. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, Tender is the Flesh is the one about cannibalism. And I have heard people say they can't eat while reading that book.
Doesn't matter how far into the book you've gotten.
I don't know.
God.
Don't know. Haven't read it.
Okay. I don't think I'll be having any problems eating and reading it, mostly because I won't be reading it. So it won't bother me at all. Let's see here. Husband requested I take the weekend off from reading to clean.
Not fucking likely.
I'm so sorry. That's so sad.
Yeah, that's ballsy.
Mm-hmm.
That's some audacity right there.
Uh-huh. H does not exactly have sage, but does have a few greens for obvious reasons.
There you go.
There you go.
Go with green.
I don't actually have sage either, but I have this green that you really can't see because of anything.
Yeah.
It's a dark green called Susie, the First Lady of Nails by OPI. Let's see. Can we make this work? Of course we can't.
Actually, you had it a second ago. No, go to the left a little bit. Go to the left. Okay, and forward a little bit. There you go. You can kind of see it in the sunlight there.
Kind of, sort of, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, I have a dark green. And if I add a little of it to my white nail polish, I can make sage nail polish.
There you go.
That is my wedding plan.
That's all you need.
Let's see. Pax is setting up an audiobook setup to do the first recording. Be recording the book Holes. Is that the one that's about the children digging in the desert? The dual timeline?
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. I hope that goes well for you. We are glad that you are all here for sprints because that's about to be the best part of our day.
Yep. Today sucked.
Today was crazy.
It really was. It was insane today.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I finished phone calls for the last customer a few minutes before I had to get on. It was great.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Mm-hmm. You can clean and read with audiobooks. Why not just get a cleaning service instead?
Exactly. That's what I'm in favor of right there.
Yeah. I would like a good moving service to move all of the boxes of books upstairs for me.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I really love this new place. I'm not looking forward to bringing books upstairs.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. And just think, one day you'll bring them all back downstairs.
Why would you say something like that to me?
Because I love you.
You have a peculiar way of showing it. Yeah. Do you? Or do you secretly have a vendetta against me for some unknown offense? No, it's fine.
If I did, would I tell you?
No, because you don't want me to actually change anything. You just want to have your sweet petty revenge. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No. I am very hopeful that next time I move, we'll be into a house that we've bought.
Yeah.
We should see how it goes, though.
Yep.
We'll see how it goes. Got me Heartstopper Volume 1, sent me the whole Hush Hush series. I can get the hardbacks, bought me a whole vinyl, which I'm so excited for. Like, hello. That's great.
That's awesome.
Fantastic, fantastic.
Yep.
Boston is great. This is a really cool city. Been walking around a lot.
Excellent.
Boston is my most disappointing trip of my life, but it was not Boston's fault.
Oh, that's the one where y'all didn't get to go to the bookstore or anything, isn't it?
It is. We went, and we were going to stay with my friend's older brother because he and his now wife had a little flat there. And so we were going to stay on the couch. And so we got to see the Boston Tea Party replica ship and walk past the Holocaust Memorial, both of which were on my list, before we met up with them. And after we met up with them, we did not get to do one single thing on my list. My friend lived close, so she'd been to Boston a bajillion times. Her brother lived in the city, but I had wanted to go to Boston for like 20 years, and I was finally getting to go. I had my list of all the historic sites I wanted to see. I had them mapped out, and they wanted to go to brunch first, and then brunch turned into, and we should go to the fancy thing because we need to drop off our glasses and let's stop in at the fancy shoe store. And then they were hungry, and that's why we couldn't finish looking at the comic shop, and we didn't have time then to go to the bookstore, and then it was time to go home.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. So I have been to Boston, but I have not been to Boston, and I'm very sad about this. Anyway, I'm glad you're having a wonderful time in Boston.
Yes.
Tell me all the wonderful things about it. I will go back someday, now that the brother has left the city.
There you go.
See, shouldn't eat with this book, but I gotta have dinner. It's nachos, no meat. Okay. Okay. Solid choice. Solid choice. Deanna is never going to beat the sugar mommy allegations.
Nope.
It's a reread. So I know when I should definitely not eat. Okay.
Okay. Fair enough.
Your hubby is dreaming. I bet he wouldn't if the football was on.
Right?
Yeah. I have got disappointing little red while we're in the middle of this moving thing.
Imagine that.
Yeah, it's terrible. So you should read for me. Read for me, Amy. Tell your husband you're reading for extra friends.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Might have underestimated these nachos. They are giant.
Excellent.
It's always better than the other way
nachos.
around.
Nachos the size of your head.
Yes. All the nachos.
All the nachos ever.
Saf's brother-in-law had a football party and the game lasted 5 ever.
Ugh.
H and Jerica might read holds if they can get their stuff together. Lots of piles everywhere I go. I leave something behind, so we'll compromise an audiobook. That sounds like an excellent compromise. Like,
there you go. If the piles are yours, then yes, that's fair. You should clean them.
Yes. You got to do something before it becomes overwhelming to you.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Mm-hmm. Little bits at a time. You don't have to get everything done in a day, just little bits at a time.
I feel like every time I get one of my little bits done, it happens again. So I'm constantly doing the same little bit over and over again.
That is the number one frustration with housework. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You're like, but I just did this yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you don't do it again today, then it will be exhausting tomorrow. Mm-hmm. It's not fair. Everything is moving towards disorder. Mm-mm.
Yep. Entropy gets you every time.
Yep. Did I lie? Did H lie, Dion?
We need to know.
No. Audiobooks are good for doing other things. No cleaning service staff. No one is to touch my stuff. Okay.
No touchy. No touchy.
When the washer dryer did not come in properly, I very briefly considered dropping our stuff off at the laundromat across the street. I was like, but I don't want to pay $15, $20, whatever it was. I think it's 15 pounds at $1.25 each.
That's a lot of
laundry done. What's that?
That's a lot of pounds and a lot of $1.25s.
Mm-hmm. So I was like, no, I'm just going to do it. And then while I was there, I was watching the lady do it. And, stuff falls or whatever. And I'm like, I'm not sure I would trust this to be sanitary when it's done. So I'm good that I did it myself.
Germaphobe.
Yes, absolutely.
Yep. No judgment. Just stating a fact.
Just a statement of fact. I have no ability to counter this statement of fact. Dion would like you to know, Jen, that was a triangle, not a heart Illuminati. Mm-hmm. Amy knows where everything is. Hey, I'm with you there. I'm with you there. I know exactly which pile everything is in. Mm-hmm. Saf is going to try The Girl in the Garden. Count works together to help a woman and baby who was abandoned there by some mysterious creep and something about secret past. Okay. That sounds like it could be interesting.
Sounds good.
Yes, I also remember it being a great story, Paulina.
I've never read it.
I remember it being a good story.
Never read it.
I mean, it's a rough story, but it's a good story. I also hope that I get to go someday and do all the things. Yeah. I think there's a fairly good chance of it. My fiance is also up for travels, so we will see things bit by bit. Did you all see the Instagram post going around about how you can check out state park passes from your library?
I saw that.
I was like,
I don't know if it's true.
What's that?
I don't know if it's true.
I cannot guarantee for all states, but I looked it up in my state, and they will not allow it for anything that is federally or locally funded because they're not taking it away from federal or local stuff. But statewide stuff in California, you can do it for things that are vehicle admissions. So they won't let you have a per person pass if it's, a museum or a zoo or whatever. But if it's a per vehicle access to like Yosemite or whatever, you can totally do it. You can find a map online with all of the things. and I have checked for at least 3 other states. So it appears to be at least partially true. So check your state. Find out if you can get your state park pass. Because, like, where was this all of these years? We have been paying to go to places like Yosemite.
The Tennessee State Park Pass no longer exists, but that's because in 2006, Tennessee State Parks eliminated all entrance fees.
That's fair. I'm not mad at that.
Mm-mm.
I think it's Connecticut that made it anybody with a Connecticut state license plate gets in free because it's built into the tag cost.
Mm.
So if you're out of state, you still have to pay, but in state is covered. Trident Bookstore. Newberry Comics is what we got halfway through. Pretty cool places. Bought books and stickers. Excellent. Excellent.
Approved. Purchase is approved.
Mm-hmm. Tell them it's a work project.
There you go.
Let's see. Hacksmith says, love the book. Just a really good story. Well written. It's middle grade book. My first attempt at audiobook recording. Doing it for fun, not distribution. Hey,
Okay.
That's wonderful. Whatever you enjoy doing.
Yep.
Let us know how it goes. I'm sure it will be great. Sam wants to read the follow-up to Hole's Small Steps. I did not know there was a follow-up.
Didn't either.
Toya's going to get raspberry frosted donuts from Dunkin'.
That sounds yummy.
My new place is within a couple blocks of Dunkin', so I'm going to have to check that out. There's not a Dunkin' in town unless, there's not really a Dunkin' in town.
Yeah. The only donuts that they have that are actually worth eating are the plain glazed.
Okay.
The chocolate ones are decent, but they're cakey rather than donutty. So you definitely have to have milk with them.
Okay. Well, if I'm close enough to my house, I can have milk at my house. But
Or coffee.
I remember my my aunt got us a good coffee pot too.
Oh, hey.
They had a maple bacon croissant for a minute.
I think they still do.
Okay, good.
Oh, and they have when I was there the other day, I almost bought because they have candied bacon snack packs.
Okay, that is also good to know. That's all of the deliciousness and none of the mess in my kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, good. Because I'm not sure how much I trust this new dishwasher yet. And I feel like that would make him. Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Fair.
Okay. I started to ask about Hoopla, but then I remembered. Sorry.
Yeah.
Audible sounds like a great plan.
Yep.
Need to stop exposing. Not going to use Audible. 1 credit is not enough for $9.99. Have they not heard that the pound is nothing now? Okay. Well then. Do you get discounts if you have Audible, making it worthwhile if you're buying more than 1 a month, or would you only buy 1 a month? Because I would be tempted to save up and be like, okay, now I know that I want 3 and I'm going to buy the first one with credit and then 3 at the discounted price or something like that if it's a percentage off. But I don't know if that works the same for you as it does here. Apparently Dunkin' started in Boston, 1 on every corner. Okay. I would believe that.
Like a Starbucks in Seattle.
Mm-hmm. Haven't read Small Steps. Hope it doesn't disappoint. Queen dies and the country goes to pot. That is sad and terrible.
It's all Charles's fault.
Mm-hmm. Men ruin everything? Not exposing you, T. I'm just stating the facts. H has never had a donut from a major donut chain. Okay.
Yeah, you're not missing much.
Do you have a good local donut shop? Because if you do, then keep going with that. I want a good apple fritter one of these days. Have you had Dunkin's apple fritters? Do they have apple fritters? Are they good?
Not a clue.
Okay.
Not a clue. I usually just get donuts.
Okay.
They have donut holes, which are good.
Okay.
I like donut holes. That's what I usually get. Is I get a little container of donut holes, and then I snack on them all day.
Well, that sounds good. I can do that. My brother's girlfriend had learned how to make fudge, and she brought over maple fudge.
Hello.
And it's delicious. And my brother is hypothesizing that it will last a long time because he thinks everybody's going to be trying to eat properly in advance of the wedding. And I'm like, I had 3 pieces today. I'm just going to blame her if, I can't fit into my dress. It's fine. It's
Fair
delicious. Didn't have a Krispy Kreme. Don't have a Krispy Kreme. Didn't get a Dunkin' until a few years ago. I like Krispy Kreme as dessert. It's not really breakfast, but it is delicious as dessert.
Krispy Kreme is just delicious. Just
that, yes.
Full stop.
Mm-hmm. $15 for Audible. See, that's why I can't do it. I cannot.
Mm-mm. It's too expensive. I had to get rid of it.
Yeah. I keep watching them with their things like come back and we'll give you like credit. We'll give you 2 free credits, whatever. And I'm like, I got to save it for the right moment because like I can't be wasting that credit on anything. Cannot do it. So the only good thing with Audible is getting the first credit a month is they have a plus catalog, which allows you to listen to many audiobooks for free. Some are premium. Yeah. Yeah, if you can get through them fast enough. We have a few local ones. We don't get donuts often anymore. Too sweet. Okay. Sweet isn't everybody's cup of tea.
True.
Visited Boston a couple of years ago and visited FAO Schwartz. And yes, I thought of Tom Hanks in the movie Big the whole time.
Have you seen that movie?
Many, many years ago.
Okay. Just making sure.
Schwartz in New York City. Love the whole city.
Never been.
I like New York. I've been, I think, 3 times, and it was fun. I have Audible for under 10, but I don't get credits, just access to Audible Plus catalog. Okay. The audiobooks I've listened to are just ones I find here on YouTube. There you go. I did the Blue Castle audiobook that way because I have not found a proper audiobook of it. Audible had a massive sale last month, 85% off, bought a ton, like $3 an audiobook.
Wow.
That's an excellent deal. Well done. They had Mistborn on YouTube, and I was kind of vibing with it, and one day I went back and it was gone.
Oh, shame.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see why they would take it down, but like that's so sad.
Yeah, that sucks.
I'm so sorry. Well, should we do what we are ostensibly here to do? Spotify is starting audiobooks. And Libro FM, but haven't listened in 2 months.
Oh, shit.
All right. So, yeah. Shall we give this a shot? All right. Let me see what I can find in timers. Okay. I think at this point we've just established that 45 always wins. Unless somebody wants to speak up right quick now. Okay. All right. Okay. So I'm thinking 45 minutes sprint, and we will be back here in 45 minutes, hopefully. And we will see what I have managed to read, or if I have decided to tackle some of this mess. Maybe some of both. But anyway, happy reading, y'all. Well, how did it go for every one? I gotta read this.
It's weird and I like it.
Oh, good. Which is better than weird and hate it. Excellent, excellent.
Yep. It's weird and I like it.
I'm glad to hear that. Let's see.
I have a hunch about one of the main characters.
Okay.
Yeah. But we shall see.
We shall indeed. Amy might start reading Body in the Garden on Saturday. Ooh, yes. Do it. Let's see here. H wants The Wicker King. To be honest, I want to experience it in all forms, even though audio would be missing the pictures and stuff because mixed media. Okay. That could be interesting. Amy's getting ready for work, prepping clothes and whatnot. Good call. Pat reminds us to hydrate.
Hydrate.
Ice straight. My ice is almost ready to eat. Amy just finished Yished? Yisht? I don't know this
Finish.
book.
Jump down to her next comment.
Finished my October calendar page for my book journal. Excellent, excellent. I hope you are pleased with it, and it looks however fall and festive you would like it to look. Saf's book, 17 pages, a ton of run-on sentences, so I don't know if it's for me. Yeah. Nothing like bad writing to ruin a good book. Well, I guess in that case it's not a good book, but
That'll do it.
good potential. Katie wrote a small scene and started reading a fic. All right.
Excellent.
Paulina read 25 pages. H read 11%. Jerica read 5% in Battle of the Labyrinth, so now at 50%. So then read 26 pages of Granny Torelli Makes Soup.
Okay.
Fantastic. Hey, Sherry, reading Born a Crime by Trevor Noah.
Oh,
Yes.
that's a good book.
Such a good book. Yeah, I really enjoyed that one. Really enjoyed that one. How far into it are you? Maximus is setting up the mini studio still for recording. It may take a while.
Yeah.
Hey, all right. It's better to get it figured out now than realize after the fact, like, oops, should have done one last detail. My sprint was a little restless. I was trying to get a couple of things done on here, and then I couldn't find the tea lights I needed to keep track of for the wedding tea light candles. So that was an adventure. But I had just settled down and started to read when the timer went off. So maybe on the next sprint. What about you? You said you liked it?
Yeah, I got, let me see. Almost 100 pages.
Almost 100 pages. That's good deal. Good deal.
It's very weird.
Well, sometimes weird does it.
Yep.
H was sure about holding up the universe before, but it's really cute. Excellent. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Paulina agrees that Born a Crime is great.
Yep. Absolutely.
Sherry's at 51%. So glad I finally got it. Yes. Yes. I did the audiobook of that one, actually.
Yeah.
And it was fantastic.
Yep.
Fantastic. Let's see. Amy's going to take a little cold med and head to bed. Thanks for the evening of chat and sprints. Sleep well. I hope that you feel better in the morning and get more reading and less cleaning done, or whatever combination you would like.
More reading, less cleaning.
Yeah. Oh, wasn't sure. All right. Wasn't sure about holding up the universe, but it's cute. Got it. And Paulina has missed what you're reading, Jen.
Oh, The Daughter of Dr. Moreau. Sylvia Moreno Garcia.
Dion didn't read, but doing a small TBR for next month. Miss Jane Eyre is priority. Okay. I don't know this one. I assume it is an adaptation of Jane Eyre. What's its spin? I need to know all the things. I also need for the temperature to drop, please and thank you.
It got down to like 68 here today.
Yeah, I would like some of that, please. Could you send it my way?
No. I'm keeping it all for myself.
That's
all
so
mine.
Nice.
All mine.
Fine. I'm going to go to Alaska then.
Okay.
It'll be cooler there.
Okay.
And that's what I will want.
Okay.
Amy says good night. Yes, clean. Yes, less cleaning. Yeah, no. Paulina, you did not miss it. When there's comments up, it won't show what's being read.
Yeah.
So I got to tap away in order for it to come back up. So no, I tapped away deliberately so that you could see it as Jen was saying so, but no, it hasn't been up most of the evening. Hope to read that once I'm back in.
Is that
San
South
Diego.
Dakota or San Diego?
Okay, good question, because I was thinking San Diego, but that might be incorrect.
Could be South Dakota.
Could be. You are absolutely right. Could be San Dimas for all we know. Probably not, but we'll find out. All right. Dion says,
Jane Eyre.
Just Jane Eyre. I was gendering the book. No, that's fine. That's totally fine. I hope that you enjoy it. Hope that you enjoy it. I really liked autobiography of Jane Eyre as a vlog, so I'm curious about variations now. I should do a spooky TBR. Might help me pick a book.
There you go. That'd be fun.
Have
you read The Good House by Tanana Reeve-Dew?
This is what we need to know.
Because if you haven't, then put it on your TBR.
It is the right time of year for a spooky TBR.
Yep.
I will not be doing one, but it is the right time of year for one.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm not ready for Spooktober. I don't like scary stuff. Maybe we will be too busy with wedding stuff to have to fuss with too much spooky stuff this year. It's not going to work.
Probably not.
I was actually able to have my windows open today for the first time in a very long time.
I'm thinking about shutting the air conditioner off and opening the windows tonight.
Do it.
I'm thinking about it. Because it was cool when I went outside. It was like I said, it was like 68. It was very cool when I went outside. So I'm thinking about turning the AC off and opening the windows upstairs.
That sounds delightful.
Yep.
Super delightful, yes.
Yep.
Paulina said San Diego. Mm-hmm. I was right. The Good House is so creepy when you live in an old house that creeps a lot. But fantastic.
So good.
And H low-key wants to read The 9 Lives of Chloe King for like the 4th time because it's the vibe, but I read it already this year, I think. Well, I mean, just
get the Lord of the Rings reread.
Just because you've already read it doesn't mean you can't read it again.
I know. I got to get it on my TBR.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Yep. It's been a long day. I don't suspect the next several days are going to get any shorter, but it's been a long day.
Oh, hello, Kat.
Yeah, Paulina. I'm with Paulina. If you want to read it, read it.
It's not on my TBR. If I finish my TBR in enough time, I might start the Fellowship of the Ring.
Mm-hmm. H has other spooky books on the physical TBR that should get to first. Well, I mean, it's up to you. It's up to you. I believe in reading what I want to read when I want to read it. But that's why I don't have a TBR formally. I just, it's on the long, big list.
Yep.
Alicia's doing a read-through of the series for the first time, Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit.
Ooh, did you start with The Hobbit? Please tell me you started with The Hobbit. Yes, dear.
And I have not forgotten about our Pride and Prejudice thing, Alicia. We said after things calm down, and things have clearly not calmed down yet.
Calmed down.
But I do think about it, and I think, someday I will get to read again, and that will be on the list. Mood Readers 5 Ever. Yes. Yes. You should always read what you're in the mood for. It's no fun if you're reading something that you're trying to force yourself into. Going to start The Hobbit in a day or two, and yes, that's where I'm starting.
Okay, good. Yeah, because otherwise it doesn't make sense. I know they made the Lord of the Rings movies first rather than the Hobbit movies, but it doesn't make sense to do the Lord of the Rings and then the Hobbit, because so many of the events in the Hobbit inform the events of the Lord of the Rings. Can I help you? You make a much better door than a window.
But she's very cute.
Yes, but she's right in front of the computer.
But cute. I can see a little ear. Hi, baby. Hi, Tishy Tish.
Yeah, she's right in front of the monitor, so I can't see the monitor now.
It's okay. I will read it to you. Paulina is saying, oh, to read The Hobbit for the first time again.
Right?
Mm-hmm. I might read that one next year. We will see.
You should. It's very good.
Yes. I had a intimidating experience with reading The Lord of the Rings as a small child.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Small child being a key piece there, and it was just a little bit, yeah. I had just finished reading Narnia, I think. And so I couldn't have been more than like 7 or 8. And I was told, oh, if you read this, you must read Lord of the Rings. And I was handed this big fat book, and I was like, oh, that's so intimidating.
Yeah.
So intimidating.
No, The Hobbit, I think you would start, if you start with that, you would enjoy it. It was actually written as a bedtime story for his son. He started telling the story, Tolkien did. He started telling the story to his son, Christopher. And he would get the details wrong. And his son would be like, well, yesterday you said Thorin had on a blue coat, and today you said he had on a green coat. And it made him mad, so he started writing down all of the details so that he would get them right, so that Christopher would stop, arguing with him about it. And he ended up with this book.
So. Yeah, I've heard the origin bits a couple of times, and it just sounds amazing. And it seems like the kind of thing I would enjoy. It's just, you get one of those tastes in your mouth, and you're like, oh, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But I got it maybe next year when life is less crazy.
Yeah. Or get the audio version of it. The audiobook is really good.
Yeah. I feel like I don't have a whole lot of time for audiobooks right now anymore either. Because if I end up with time when I don't have stuff to do, it's usually in the afternoon, and then, I talk to you.
Oh, point.
Yeah. And I have no intention of trading you in for an audiobook, so.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah. Let's see here. I appreciate your patience, Alicia. That's very nice of you. But yeah, no, book, you're not going anywhere. The book is not going anywhere. It'd be all good. H doesn't have an actual TBR either. Just want to get some other stuff first. Hey, that's fair. Totally fair. Whatever floats your boat. Paulina is missing their cat.
Oh.
And H bought Mexican Gothic last year. Still hasn't read it.
It's good.
Paulina read The Hobbit when they were 9. It's so accessible.
Mm-hmm.
See, I wasn't given The Hobbit. I was given Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, see, that's the problem. Lord of the Rings is very definitely an adult story.
Yeah, it was very, very intimidating to tiny me.
Yeah.
I have the train. Yes, it is in my backyard for the next 2.5 weeks until I move.
Okay, can you please get down? I'm getting tired of looking at you.
But we're not tired of looking at Tish. She has cute little ears. Saf said we should listen to the audiobook together, but I feel like our pacing would be different. I don't know. Saf says Mexican Gothic was a bit too straight.
But it is a little straight, yeah. Yeah, it is very straight.
Mm-hmm.
It is quite heterosexual. But you can't win them all.
You can try, I mean.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm. You'll see that post going around about all the haters on the new Little Mermaid. who suddenly decided to
Specifically
become,
which post?
what's that?
Which post?
And they're talking about how suddenly everybody's a purist. Like nobody was complaining about the inaccuracies of Pocahontas.
Right?
Nope, we just decided to be that. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm sorry, but if you hear somebody complaining and claiming to be a purist about The Little Mermaid, they're just a racist.
Yeah. Yeah. And as has been pointed out, the original is not going away. You can still watch it if that's your preference.
Yep.
But somebody else can watch this one. I have never seen either one. Never watched Little Mermaid. Saf is too gay to function. So real for that, though. My For You page and feed are nothing but Try Guys drama. Okay.
What Try Guys? What are Try Guys?
The Try Guys stuff just blew up. Didn't see that coming.
Don't know anything about that. What is that? What's a Try Guys? Now I must know.
Mm-hmm. Me not knowing what Try Guys was until today. Well, let us in on it.
Right? I want to know. All right, come here. I've had it with you.
Oh. Group of YouTubers, the guy whose whole bit was how much he loved his wife, cheated on her.
Oh, that's lovely.
That's terrible. With an engaged employee.
Oh, even better.
There are a group of 4 guys who make YouTube videos, and the guy whose personality was loving on his wife cheated on her and had a consensual work relationship.
Mm-hmm. Classy.
Being the devoted husband was his whole personality. Okay. I missed this drama.
Yeah, I'd never heard about these guys.
Mm-mm.
Interesting.
That's deeply unfortunate.
Yep.
Feels so bad for his wife. They have 2 young sons. That sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks a lot. Yeah. Yeah, because there's no moving past that one.
No, there's no coming back from that. I'm sorry. You cheat, that's the end of it.
Mm-hmm. If you had a problem and wanted to talk about it, the time for talking about that was before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ned always had off vibes to me, to be honest, just different from the rest of them. But yeah, I hope Ariel is okay.
Yeah. Not just that, but having your dirty laundry aired in public for the entire internet to see.
Right.
That's exciting.
Include now strangers know that your husband cheated on you.
Yeah.
The baby is sitting on Saf. Well, where do you suppose the baby learned it? Yeah, that's a big bummer.
Yeah.
There was someone saying how he also tried just dancing with her in 2019 at an event, and they asked one of the other guys if Ned was always like that, and he said yes, so not new behavior apparently.
And apparently known about and enabled by his other guys.
Oh, he cheating out in wow. That's
Yeah. Hey, Bethany.
Hey, Bethany, how's it going?
Well, that's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell I'm old because I don't know about all of these dramas.
Yeah, well, I was already feeling old because I'm not entirely sure what all the skull emojis are about these days.
Yeah, me either.
And I felt old then, and then I was like,
all emojis going on, and I don't know what any of them mean.
mm-hmm. I'm very old. They kicked him out. Well, if they had done that a little bit earlier, that would have been great. If this was well, I guess, it's easier to excuse as, oh, it's just a joke and tell it is. But yeah, that sucks. That's what we woke up to, cheating drama.
Excellent.
Bethany's good, just tired. Heck of a day.
Yeah, us too.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? The other guys knew about it. They enabled it, clearly.
Yeah, that sucks. That sucks.
Yep. Hello, Kat.
Like, started editing him out of vids in their podcast for the last few. Okay.
Interesting.
Okay. Well, that's a bummer.
Yep. That sucks.
Mm-hmm. Personally, I use the skull crying emoji as like a laughing emoji. Okay.
All right.
That works.
Baby.
That works.
Yep. Whatever works. Well, should we read some more?
I think we should read some more.
Okay.
All right. Let's see here.
Oh shit! It's 9:20. I
I
gotta
was-
go to bed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna head to bed.
Well,
I gotta get my beauty sleep.
very important. Very important.
Yes.
Yes.
God knows I need a lot of it.
Dion uses it for dead, like that's funny, I'm dead, but alive.
Okay.
Okay, I can see that. Yeah. Bethany says Aylin was switched by her demonic twin.
Oh, great. Great. Yeah, I'm out.
Wishes.
Yep. Good night to everybody.
Hope that you sleep well.
Yep. I'm out. Good night, y'all. See you
Good night.
all on Sunday.
Good deal.
Bye.
Bye. Sorry, but the laughing isn't it. The sideways one is better than the normal one, but if you use them, I don't care. That would be another indication that I'm old. Because, yeah. H, same as Dion. I heard poor emoji usage is a sign of being old. I'm old then. Yep. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Are we doing a half hour or another 45 on our next sprint? I feel like it'll be another 45, but what do I know? Maybe somebody else wants to go to bed. Paulina is definitely old too. I appreciate the solidarity. Dion wants to know what the mushroom means, Saf. I'm not sure I know the answer to that. Y'all are so valid, though, it doesn't count. Oh, thank you. You're very kind. 45. Y'all are like 30. That's old. Yeah. Yeah, I am past 30. I am past 30. Dion is on their deathbed. We got 45. Okay, I think we've got everybody aiming for 45, and Bethany says either one works. All right, so Saf is 30 next month. Well, happy almost both birthday. What day is your birthday? Paulina might actually go to bed soon. I support that. I will probably go to bed after this sprint. Wait, that was written wrong. I meant not old. Okay. You're all like 30, that's not old. Okay, I'm with you. The 26th, excellent. That's, I think, just after we get back from our honeymoon. What day of the week is it? So that is on a Wednesday. So we shall see. I don't know if there will be sprints the night before, but anyway. H is 19. I remember that one. Bethany's 32 on Thursday. Happy almost birthday, Bethany. Do you have any special plans? Jerica's still 18. H turns before Jerica. 30 isn't old. Okay. Well, my emoji usage might beg to differ, but I'm probably not on my deathbed yet. Probably not on my deathbed yet. Yeah. All right. Give it a minute to see if Bethany is sharing birthday plans. Oh, 24-hour readathon. That sounds like fun. Do you have specific books in mind for this 24-hour readathon? I'm assuming that you do. Apparently we're babies because Katie's 46. There we go. And H is the official decide what's old person because they're almost the youngest here. Okay. You and Jerica can split duties. You can be our official consultant, letting us know when we need to like step it up or catch up with the crowd. But I appreciate the little bit of an age spread here. Like books can bring us all together. We don't all have to be the same age, into all the same stuff. Books bring us together. Dion is 43. All right. Bethany, mostly the books I have on my TBR have to do with readathons already, but we will see. Okay. All right. Yeah. Dion with the jokes tonight. No, I'm 23, but my body feels 43. Okay. Well, hopefully your body will get with the program sooner rather than later. Saf would love to do a 24-hour readathon. Okay. I don't think I could stay up for 24 hours. That's my problem. I love to sleep. I do. I love to sleep. As you can see, I can now move from hydrate to ice straight. Halloween kicks off on Thursday. Yay. It's also my wedding month, so by the end of the month, I will not have quite as much chaos in my life. $12 and a $12. That seems insurmountable at the moment because I can't imagine where I would get that much free time. But it would be easier on the sleeping. I was reading earlier this year about the the long distance swimmers that do 50 or 60 miles. And all I was thinking of was like, what do you do when you want to sleep and you just don't? Like, how? I cannot. Yeah, I'm with Maximus. Body does not allow for missing sleep. I was I think it's been a good 10 years since I attempted a all-nighter. I did one when I was working with a youth group, and I had to take kids down to camp for the summer. I think that was my last overnighter. That was like 43, 44 hours without sleep. That was quite enough. The show just asked where Barney went, and my niece answered, he's in the restroom. Christmas, anyone? Yes, I love Christmas. I am looking forward to Christmas. And yes, this is a temperature changing cup. So I play a game called Ingress. And the closest connection most people know is that it's the predecessor of Pokemon Go. So it's a GPS-based game that's a mixture of geocaching and capture the flag and yeah. So anyway, we did an event and got color changing cups for it. This has to have been 7 or 8 years ago, I think. When I lived in the Bay Area, San Francisco area, we got to do more of these kinds of events because, Silicon Valley, that's where all of the people of that variety hang out. It was great. We could do lunch farms and grab gear and, have picnics and all sorts of good things. Bethany does 2 or 3 24-hour readathons every month anyway. Okay, yeah, that's fair. I see y'all do this stuff and I'm like, better you than me. I cannot. I cannot. Last PAX did this was in college, which was a while ago. I feel like overnighters are not a thing that I would do voluntarily. Sometimes one does what one must, and that's about it. Hey, Courtney, how's it going? Let's see. Real for what? Oh, yeah, color changing cups are a lot of fun. Color changing cups are a lot of fun. I like that. Hey, Courtney. Saf wishes they were real. You are real, Saf. Hey, Dion. Saf, you're actually the realist. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's all good, Saf. Courtney is good. Living life. Excellent, excellent. We are discussing the possibility of a 45-minute sprint. Do you have a book in mind tonight? Sorry about that. We're proving I'm not likely to last through 3 more sprints. Yeah. Bethany does 2 or 3 48-hour readathons per year. Oh, wow. I don't know how to function on that low amount of sleep. Like, I'm so glad that you have found what works for you in life, but that I can't do that. Yeah. Bethany out here on a whole different level. Yes. Courtney, 45 works. I'm all read out today. Finished Fairy. Okay. What'd you think of it? What'd you think of it? I hope you enjoyed it. I keep feeling like most of this stuff is probably posted on social media and whatever, and I'm just not keeping on top of anything right now. Yeah. One day when I have finished moving and finished wedding planning. Maybe. Sleep well, Paulina. Thanks for coming and hanging out. I hope that you enjoy the rest of Boston. Pax don't know how to function on that. Yeah, no, neither do I. Like, I feel like I would just shut down. I would just shut down. I don't understand how. Yeah. All right. Let's see what I can do about that 45-minute timer. See how it goes. All right. I'm thinking it might be time. It's okay. Still not convinced to flock to Colleen Ho. Okay. Well, just because everybody else thinks one way doesn't mean that's how it has to be. Everybody can enjoy their own thing. But yeah, whatever your plans are for this particular sprint, I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad you have shown up. And I hope you enjoy your next read more. Do you know what you're reading next? Happy reading. Yes. I will catch Courtney's comment on the back end. Well, how was everybody's sprinting? I hope that it was delightful. I have switched books, as you can see. I am now on A Very English Murder, which I'm in chapter 8 now, and it's promising. We shall see how it goes. We shall see how it goes. H says, read and liked Coho, but I like everything, so does it really count? Yes, you enjoyed it, and that counts for something. Courtney, not yet going to get ready for bed. That sounds like an excellent idea. I am seriously contemplating doing that next. Yeah. I keep looking at everything that needs to be done, and it's just not all going to get done in one day. So hopefully I can get a good start on it tomorrow morning and make some solid progress. We shall see. We shall see. It was good writing, but people get obsessed. Okay, so it was good, but not obsession hype level good. Jerica says, this book is so odd. Like the main girl is jealous of her friend being blind, and her grandmother had a murder plot for a dog. That does sound peculiar. Bethany got through 38% of Billy Summers by Stephen King. Jerica got to 59%. Dion read a few chapters of Blood and Moonlight. H, 11% again. That is consistency. I never should have read it tonight. A character I like just died. Well, that sucks. I am very sorry to hear that. That's quite a downer. I am bummed for you. What are you reading, Jerica? Courtney needs to know. I feel like I should know the answer to this. Can I look? Can I look? New comment. Yes. Granny Torelli Makes Soup by Sharon Creech. Not me pressing enter early. All good. Except for, the bits that aren't good. Blood and Moonlight is good. However, I keep picking other books up while reading. Not Dog Soup. Oh, okay. No. Nope. There is no dog soup. Not at all. None at all. None at all. Thought this was going to be about a grandma and granddaughter having a nice time bonding and making soup. Kind of is, but yes, that is my wedding dress behind me. I picked it up last week. So, yeah. I wasn't sure where else to put it because it needed to be high enough up to not be on the floor. And I can't leave it at the venue yet, so I have drilled a GRK into the wall and hung it. You can see that my bookshelves are gone because they are at the apartment now. I took them down Thursday. I think I took them down Thursday, and over the weekend, various days, we put the 3 of them up in the apartment. So, yeah, you will see them eventually. But yeah, now the wall is free, and so the wedding dress is hanging there. It was an option multiple times, like 1 to 3 options, so I don't know which was which, and I never picked it, so I must have known somehow. Oh dear. Oh dear. Some books just, aren't for you. Yeah. There is a dog in my book, and I like the dog so far. It does not appear that the dog is in danger. I'm kind of leaning away from the dress preservation thing. Like, I don't know. I don't know what I would do with a preserved dress. People kept their dresses for their kids before the dress preservation thing went big. But so many people don't even use relatives' dresses anymore. They all want their own. So, I don't know. I don't know. I looked at the price and I was like, ooh, I'm not sure if I can do. I think it's like $300 for the dress preservation. I'm like, I'm not entirely sure that that's where I want to spend $300. I feel like I could find other things to spend that kind of money on. We shall see, though. Grandma convinced her friend to let her walk his dog. Eventually he said yes, and then the dog ran away and the grandma punched the friend. Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't sound like a great situation. Mine is still hanging in the closet, never cleaned it. It's been 9 years. Hey, that totally works. Totally works. My mother still has hers. I don't think she did the proper preservation thing. I think she just had it cleaned or whatever. And it's the same one that her mother-in-law wore. But then I don't know if anybody else is going to wear it at this point. Technically, I've got a cousin who's tiny enough to maybe get away with it. But I think my mother had it shortened for herself. And both my grandmother and then cousins are tall. So I'm not sure how that would work. So yeah. Was in the zone making some progress. Excellent progress. Excellent progress. No dogs in H's book. There's a dog in Mara Dyer, though. I'm not sure we're looking for books with dogs so much as we're finding happier things about dogs than Jennderqueer's book. I think that's where we're at. I keep trying to look at this mess and make some semblance of sense of it, like what kinds of boxes everything should be going into. We'll see. We'll see. Mine will never be worn again, I don't think, so I'm just going to leave it out there for now. Hey, that totally works. As long as you were happy with the dress and it served its purpose. Moving on. Hey, Elena, how's it going? Welcome. I am glad that you're here. You're more than welcome to call me live from the library. I also go by Christine around here. We're pretty chill. I don't know how you found us, but glad that you're here. Pretty chill. We were discussing the wedding dress behind me because I'm getting married in a couple of weeks. And trying to come up with happier fates for the dog than in Jennderqueer's book. Are you reading anything tonight? Do you know other folks who are here or just popping in to see what the fun is about? Good, good, good. I am a big fan of cozy mysteries, so I keep trying to find new ones. Lady Harley and Lily Adler are my favorites. But A Very English Murder is promising so far. Reading Cupcake Overload by Bethany Lopez. I have not heard of that one. I must look it up. see. Let's see. Has a 4.2 on Goodreads. Private investigator. Okay, that sounds cool. I hope you are enjoying it. Nettle and Bone has a dog made of bones that ran away but then came back. Fun character. Okay, that sounds like it could be cool. Just finished reading Leave the World Behind and thought it was a great book. Excellent. I am glad that you have enjoyed it. It's always fun when you actually get a positive read. I feel like it's so hit and miss. Like you spend so much time trying to find the right thing. And then you're just like, well, you know what Jen says. Life is too short to read bad books. So I have DNF'd quite a few in my search for a new mystery. Hey, how's it going? I am afraid there may not be more sprints tonight. We have done 2:45s, and it is growing late. So there will probably not be more sprints tonight. I am sorry to say. I'm down to hang out for a few more minutes, but I don't think we will do more sprinting tonight. I try to start. Well, I think we've just crossed. Yes, we have just crossed the 3-hour mark. And I have to work tomorrow, unfortunately. Couldn't find the book I wanted, so I decided to write it. That's the spirit. Way to go. Yes, I support that. I definitely support that. What's it about? Well, thank you. We will be here almost every Tuesday at 8:30 Eastern time. I'm getting married in a couple of weeks, so I will be taking a couple of weeks off then. But in general, the plan is 5:30, and then we usually go for 3 or 4 hours. I don't know if the 3 or 4 hour mark is going to continue after I get married or if it's going to decrease a little bit, but still planning on having sprints. Bethany is also playing with the idea of writing a book. Okay. What kind of book are you thinking about writing, Bethany? Hard to summarize it on draft 3. Well, I applaud you for getting all the way through it 3 times. That is, it has been a long time since I've written anything, and I've never written a book. But I have a couple of friends who are working on writing books, and getting words on paper is hard. So good for you sticking with it. Gonna miss you when you get married, but obviously I want you to have a good time. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I will hopefully be back without too much of a delay. I think we're only in Alaska. Yeah, we're only in Alaska for a week. So hopefully it'll only be like 2 weeks off. We shall see. We shall see. But yeah, no, I like hanging out with y'all on Tuesday nights. I don't want to miss that for too long. Bethany's thinking of kind of an inspirational nonfiction. Many people have told me I should tell my story. Okay, excellent, excellent. I think that would be fantastic. All right. Good night, Dion. Sleep well. How come limited sprints after you get married? Well, My fiance has to be up for work every morning in the 3 o'clock range. And I'm concerned that once I move in, I may start getting up at similar times, and then I would be tired earlier in the evening. Plus, it's a studio apartment, so I feel like I would probably wake him up if I'm up too late. I can do sprints downstairs, so I don't have to mess with his unwind time, but I don't want to be crawling into bed like an hour after he's gone to sleep and then turning lights on and whatnot to wake him up. That doesn't seem very kind. So we'll see. We've never lived together before, so we got to figure out the dynamic of how that works. It may be that that's not an issue, but yeah, that's where I'm thinking. If I do it right, like, we'll see. I may be able to start slightly earlier and then just push on through, but I don't know. We'll figure it out after we get married, I think. Thanks for coming, Pax. I hope that you sleep well. Buenos nachos to you, too. My advice is to put all your ideas into one book. Don't hold back. Ideas don't come together on their own. Being unique is easier than it seems. Sweet dreams to Dion. Yeah. I've never been married before, so I don't know what the dynamic's going to be with our schedules. But we'll figure it out. What kind of book do you want to write, H? That was an unsatisfying single drop of water. I will have to get more water soon. I think it's pretty unique to be a blind mom and college student as well as a domestic violence survivor. Yeah, that's definitely unique. Yeah, no, you should for sure tell your story. Obviously, you got to figure out which parts of it you're comfortable sharing with the world and what parts of it either you don't want to be revisited or feel too personal to share. But that sounds like a great plan. All right. Good night, Courtney. Thanks for coming and hanging out. I hope that you have a good rest of the night. Gay and unhinged, obviously. Of course. What else would there be? There you go. Do you have a plot in mind or just sort of a general feel that you'd like to go with? General feeling vibe. Well, that's a good place to start. You've got time to figure out what you would like to add into it, what you think you have that hasn't been written yet, or your special spin on it. So I hope you figure it out. What I believe I am figuring out is that I think we are rapidly approaching bedtime, and I still haven't showered yet. So I think I'm going to head out here in a minute. Maybe it'll be all vibe, no plot. Who knows? Well, see what feels right once you get started with it. I feel like having a plot makes it easier to answer the what goes next question. But, I mean, you could do like a poetry kind of vibe of just vibe and no plot. It doesn't all have to be prose. Yeah. Well, the important thing is that you don't currently have a deadline you have to meet. So you've got time to figure it out and do what works for you. Yes, sleep sounds very good. Glad that you all showed up. Glad that you had a good time. I enjoyed seeing you guys. And I mean you guys in a gender neutral way. I don't mean that in, yeah. Anyway, I'm glad y'all showed up. And hopefully we'll be back here next week. And more reading, more fun, more chatting. I hope y'all sleep well. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.